Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and today guys we're reviewing the 88 rated Italian Flashback Sbc Mario Balotelli. This card looks genuinely fantastic. I was able to do his SBC for 160,000 coins in the 4 games that I played him with. He scored me 7 goals and also got me 2 assists, and he does also have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along to him stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 89 finishing, his 92 shot power, as well as his 95 strength, and finally his 96 ball control. And I did also have the Hunter chemistry style applied to this Balotelli card. Now there is also another player SBC that did get released in the 85 rated Morales of like Levante or something for a certain amazing goal that he scored against Real Betis last season. Now I won't be doing that SBC because first of all, he costs like 200k, so even more than Balotelli. I'd play him for 4 games and I'd literally never use him again. And also, I think for the most part, guys, for an 85 rated card, that looks okay for pace, maybe shooting, but apart from that, looks very sort of average, really. I think that's an SBC that I'd probably just stay clear of, in my opinion. I think Balotelli looks better value for coins, in my personal opinion. And also, I wanted to try and change up my main team a little bit, get Politano back into the team, have Rui Costa as a central cam, keep Ronaldo in the team as well. So I thought I'll get Balotelli. Lewandowski goes out of the team because he hasn't been doing quite as well for me recently, and the team just absolutely clicked. It was really, really awesome. I mean, first of all, 9 goal contributions in 4 games, 7 of those being goals is absolutely amazing. I will talk about maybe a few slight issues to this card because obviously his balance and his stamina don't look the greatest. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video, but let's focus on the big pros to him first. His first one is going to be his finishing. His finishing is honestly deadly. It's up there with some of the best finishes that I've used in the game. I'm probably sure it should be. You know, obviously you're paying quite a bit of coin to this card. You expect him to have good finishing, and he certainly does have that. 89 finishing, 92 shot power, 83 positioning as well. The Hunter cam style takes his finishing up to 94. It takes his shot power to 99, and he can drive the ball past goalkeepers. No question about that. He scores some fantastic goals from tight angles. He really, really is a good finisher. In particular from inside the box, he is just absolutely deadly. He really, really is a good card, and he pretty much put away every single chance I had of him. He was just a menace in front of goal. He really, really was amazing. So finishing like just genuinely brilliant. His second pro will also be his dribbling. Now, yes, he has got 56 bounce, which isn't the greatest. It's far from great. It's actually really, really bad. On paper is 56 bounce. Having said that, his agility at 80 isn't too bad, but then also his 96 ball control and 92 dribbling are really, really good, and obviously 4-star skill moves as well. And because of how good his dribbling and his ball control is, and also his agility being pretty decent as well, it actually makes his balance not an issue like whatsoever. And he actually does feel pretty smooth on the ball. He does not feel clunky in any way whatsoever. Honestly, guys, you have to trust me on this. He feels really, really smooth in my personal opinion. I didn't think balance was an issue at all to this card. It just simply wasn't, because of how good, as I said, you know, how good his dribbling and ball control is, just makes him feel really, really nice on the ball to use with. So dribbling, another really good part of the card. His final pros will also be his strength at the height of 6'2". That's really, really good for a striker. But also, yes, that 95 strength, he can just bully players off the ball. He feels pretty quick as well. He's not amazingly quick, but he's also, I mean, he has 87 pace and he goes up to like 97 pace with the Hunter cam style. But actually, you know, he's not slow, but he doesn't feel like he's got 97 pace with the Hunter cam style on or whatever. But he's got that really good strength, which just allows him to kind of bully players off the ball and you know, stop centre backs from essentially, you know, getting the ball off him. He can really hold up the play well. It's just another really, really nice asset to the card. On the whole, absolutely fantastic. Is there any part of this card that I have a major issue with? Honestly, not at all. Yes, he's got 75 stamina, which isn't the greatest, but obviously he's not a winger. You know, for example, let's say if this was a Politano review and he had 75 stamina, that would be an issue because of how much running the wingers do. Or maybe this was a fullback. Obviously, fullbacks do a lot of running, so that would be a concern. But the fact that he's a striker, although strikers do running, it's only through like small sprints every now and again in the game. Actually, in my opinion, from the 4 games that I used him with, stamina was never an issue in those 4 games whatsoever. Maybe if you're playing for champions, maybe going into extra time could potentially be a little bit of an issue, but that's normal for most players to get tired in extra time. But in 90 minutes of playing him in division rivals, he never once got that tired that I can recall towards the back end of the game. He always had some decent stamina left in the tank for him to see out the whole 90 minutes. So on the whole, this is a really, really good card. A few decent packs in return as well. I think he's worth doing. I really, really think he's a good card. I mean, first of all, you know, getting 9 goal contributions in 4 games is an insane return. Obviously, 7 of those being goals as well. He is such a clinical finisher. It's just, you know, when he gets inside that box and you have an effort on goal of him, it's going in. It's honestly fantastic. So yeah, in my opinion, if you're thinking of doing this SBC, I would encourage you to do it because I think he's a really, really top player. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.